welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. So for today's video, I'm going to guide you guys through some exercises and tips that'll help you guys get your bent-leg penché balance. Now this is not necessarily a follow-along tutorial, it's more so an overview of the exercises that I think will help you guys with this balance. But if you are looking for a more in-depth kind of follow-along tutorial, I did make one on how to do a penché balance. That one is more directed for your regular penché balance, but a lot of the exercises can be applied to your bent-leg penché balance. But anyways, I will be using an elastic of some sort. You will need this for a bunch of exercises in this tutorial, and that's about it, so let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start off with a quick warm-up. So you're going to hold each of these hip stretches for 30 seconds to a minute on each side, including oversplits afterwards. When you're holding your splits position, it may be helpful to cross your arms over to help you stay squared. Now this is especially important with our bent leg penché position. And when you're in these positions where you're holding your back leg, I want you to really think about pulling it towards you to feel a stretch in your back quad. Yeah, you can even do these in oversplits like I'm doing here. You'll also want to do a few light back stretches. It's not something totally necessary for this balance, but you will need to warm up your back a little bit for some of the exercises we'll be doing in this video. Okay, once you feel warmed up, you can grab your elastic, and what you're going to do is put both the ends around your feet, kind of bring it over your back. And then we'll do 8 raises with your back in this position and hold for 10 seconds. So this exercise is good to help strengthen your back, which is something really important for your penché balance. And yes, I did steal this from my regular penché tutorial. You can check that one out as well if you haven't already. For the next exercise, you'll need to come by a wall, and if you fold your elastic in half and you hold it behind you, we're going to do some more back raises, but this time in your penché position. So there's going to be 8 reps, and then again holding at the top for 10 seconds. You don't need to be in super oversplit or anything. You can keep your bottom leg pretty close to the wall, but definitely be careful with this one with your bottom knee, because it can be really hard on that bottom knee. You can then put the elastic aside and then just hold for another 10 seconds here. This time you're going to bend your back leg and try to reach your head. Okay, for the next exercise, you'll come by a chair or a wall, and we'll do 8 of these back kicks on each leg. Now a lot of these exercises can be adapted to your normal penché balance by simply straightening your top leg, but I'm bending it here to specifically work for your bent leg penché position. Now these are pretty straightforward, then afterwards you'll try to hold your back leg up into this attitude arch position for 10 seconds on each leg. And if you can, try to even touch your toes to your head. We'll continue on with some similar kicks, but now bring your body down to a 90-degree angle so you're basically kicking into a penché bent leg position. And again, we'll do 8 reps on each side. Like I always mention in my tutorials, it's important to work on both sides, even if you're only going to be doing one side in your routines, because if not, your bad leg is going to end up like mine, super uneven. Okay, we're going to grab the elastic for the next exercise, and again put both ends around your feet. So we're going to come into a penché position and bring the elastic over your shoulder, and after staying here for a bit, what I like to do is bend my leg towards my head and then pull the elastic a little extra with my hand for a deeper stretch. Now you can hold here for 10 seconds and repeat twice, and see if you can lift your free arm off the floor the second time if you're feeling ready, because this is essentially the position we're trying to achieve here. Now what we're going to do is try to transfer from this attitude arch position that we were trying earlier down to your penché bent leg position. Now during this one, I want you to focus on keeping your back leg as close to your head as possible the entire time. Even if it's not touching your head, try to keep that leg the same distance from your head the entire time. And you can do this maybe 4 times on each side. Okay, so let's go ahead and work specifically on our bent leg penché balance now. So there are multiple ways to approach this balance, but the first one was starting off with your hands on the floor. You can keep them there when you're starting out and then lift them off the floor when you're feeling ready. And again, this balance really emphasizes on bringing your top foot towards your head, so that's always something to keep in mind when you're doing this balance. Now, you may notice that when you go to bend your leg, it goes off to the side, and this is most likely because you're not squared. So as you can see here, my leg was a lot lower when my hips were squared, but then when you bring it into a full split or even an oversplit, my leg is quite crooked. So you kind of have to find a compromise so that your leg still comes towards your head in this balance. Now, another common mistake is that your opposite shoulder drops. So for me doing penché on my right leg, my right shoulder often drops, and this is most likely due to a lack of back strength and squareness. So you can hold on to a chair like I was doing before to help keep your body up to get used to the proper shape, and then eventually transition to not using your chair and just relying on back strength. Now, this balance is often combined with your regular penché balance since it's a quick and easy way to get two difficulties out of the way. But yeah, that's it for this tutorial. Great job. And that is going to be it for this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed and I hope you guys found this helpful. Comment down below if you tried out this tutorial and let me know how you did because I'd love to know. Again, if you're looking for a more in-depth tutorial, you can check out my video on how to do a, regular penché balance. But again, the exercises from these two videos can be used interchangeably because it's basically the same balance, just kind of straight leg versus bent leg. So you can use exercise for both these videos to help both your regular and bent leg penché balances. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe down below, and don't forget to turn on my post notifications so you don't miss another video. And I'll see you guys next week with a brand new video. Bye!